I know what you want from me. I know what you need from me. I know what you want from me. I know.
Hey, welcome back to the Specific Person channel. I'm your host SP, and I've designed this channel to help you guys become what is specifically required to obtain everything that is personally desired. Now, this is part 1 of my Manifest a Specific Person series. Now, this one, the first part that you need to have is you need to take the person off of the pedestal. And you know, because oftentimes that's one of the main things that's holding back the desire for manifesting, that's holding back the SP, is we have them up on this pedestal to where we view them better in a better light than we view ourselves. And as long as you have that conception of that person, then that's going to be a resistance. That's going to be a block. So let's say that you feel that you're too old to attract this person, or you feel that you're too fat and they're fit, or you feel that you have your life situations is too overburdening for the person to fit in your life. That's ultimately saying that, oh, this person is better than me on some level, you know. And in order to successfully manifest the relationship with a specific person, you have to bring them either to your level or bring them down below your level. Boost yourself up to be your star player, to be the star of the show. And I'm not saying that to like view them as like peons or less than you, or like a peasant level or whatever like that, but to just bring it down so that they're relatable. Like they're just a person just like you're a person, you know. They live, breathe, and bleed just like you. And they have imperfections just like you. You know, they have struggles just like you. They're just another person working to figure out and navigate their way through life. It's no different. So once you start to perceive them as like, oh, they're like me, and you never know, chances are they're probably in the same boat, you know, desiring that person that can fulfill them, you know. They're probably in the same boat, and by you placing this emphasis on them being so more than you, or so better than you, or just this, you know, like this god or goddess on the pedestal, you're already starting off on the wrong foot. And I found in my own personal life that when I just, you know, I just took them off the pedestal, I just detached, I didn't view them as they were this spectacular person that I had to have, or like I was going to die if I didn't have them, or my life wouldn't be complete or perfect without them. The person was drawn to me. Like they started reaching out to me, attracted to me. And the less I cared, the more I placed emphasis on becoming a better version of myself. Then I noticed like they were just hitting me up, messaging me up, you know, anxious, eager to see how I'm doing, to see who I'm seeing, to see if I'm available. And it was just a shift of perspective, you know, taking them off the pedestal. Like viewing them like, you know what, I'm not about to get in this energy, because when you're up on the pedestal, when you're placing them up on the pedestal, you're in this energy of constant longing, of constant wanting, of constant lack. And in the next video, I'm going to talk about that more. I'm going to go more in depth. But basically, when you have them on the pedestal, it's giving out lack energy. It's giving out inadequate energy, like you're inadequate to match this person, versus resonating from the frequency of, you know, I'm the best version of myself that I could be. I love myself. I'm happy with myself. This person should be honored to be with me, or this person should be honored to have me desire them, or I'm desiring them because they're desiring me. You know, it's more so of like viewing yourself as an equal, or slightly higher, until you build up your confidence within yourself, until you build up that self-esteem, because ultimately that's what it is. That's what it boils down to. You lack self-esteem. That's why you're putting this person on this pedestal. That's why you're having doubts that you can actually have something with this person that's a successful relationship. It's because you're viewing them on a higher plateau as something that's slightly unattainable. And that's why you're getting frustrated. That's why you're getting burnt out. That's why you're doing your affirmations and you're doing all your different manifesting techniques and it's not working, or you're getting hot and cold behavior, And I've come across a lot of people and that have this same common problem. And that's one of the main key parts of manifesting a relationship with a specific person. When manifesting anything in general, take it off the pedestal, Make it so that it's right on your level. Make it so that it's something that's equal to you or slightly below you. And once you start to do that, like I said, I've had it happen countless times. Like I even married one of my SPs, and we were married for like close to about 10 years. Yeah, it was a while. Well, yeah, almost 10 years. So, but once I'd stopped viewing this person as better than me, is when I got the person. Once I started feeling myself, once I started boosting myself up, then they came to me. And the circumstances, the bridge of events, I didn't control it. It's like certain things happen to where I got a inspired action, or I felt inspired to do a certain thing, and it connected with the bridge of incidents, with circumstances that I was unaware of that were happening in the other person's life, that was connecting us together, that was bringing them into my focus, that was making them check on me, look into me, see what's going on with me, to where I was on their minds, because I started to be on their mind because they were no longer consuming my full focus. Because sometimes we can have so much focus on this other person that we don't even give this person a chance to long for us, because we're constantly sending out this needy, longing energy. And that's because, you're placing them on this pedestal. You're putting them on this platform of being higher than you. It's just like how, like, when people talk about worshiping gods, and you view the God as being higher than you. So you worship, you put them on a pedestal, you praise the God, right? And unfortunately, we take that same behavior and put it into an SP. So we're worshiping, we're praising this person. Please, please come into my life. Please, please be mine. Please, please be with me. Oh, I want you so bad. Why aren't you here right now? Like, that's the energy that you're putting out when you put them on a pedestal. So once you bring them down to just being a relatable person just like you, because ultimately that's what you want. You want somebody side by side to be your partner. Not somebody that you have to constantly do stuff because you feel like you're not good enough for them. Because even if you get this person, it's going to be hard as hell to keep this person, because you're going to constantly be feeling like you have to do more and do more and do more. And I've seen that a lot of times. And in some cases, in men, they say it's simping, because you'll see a lot of guys and they'll do so much overcompensation to keep this woman, right? Like, they'll do so many different things. And in the end, they still get played, or they still get left, or they make their life a lot harder, and they don't truly have what they desire because they're settling for something else, because they're operating out of lack, they're operating out of inadequacies. So once you take that person down off the pedestal, put them on your level, like I said, they eat, shit, breathe, bleed just like you. No different. And they're gonna die at some point just like you're gonna die. They were born at some point just like you were born at some point. They came out of a vagina just like you came out of a vagina. Sorry for getting graphic, but I have to really bring it home, because you have to realize this. They take a shower just like you. They get hungry just like you. They have emotions just like you. I'm really trying to drive this point. I'm really not trying, but I'm describing it as best as possible to drive this point home to as many people as possible. They are like you. They're not better than you. They don't wake up and hop off a cloud from heaven and come down to live their life. No, they wake up every day in the bed just like you, or a couch. Who knows, man? Maybe they're a couch surfer. I don't know. But ultimately, they're a person working to figure out their life, navigating through life just like you. So I hope this video helped whoever needed to hear this. And stay tuned for part 2, because I'm going to talk more in depth, because there are 5 different parts that I really want to touch on here. And you know, this is the first part, so stay tuned for the second part. And as always, guys, keep loving your heart, peace on your path. SP out.